spending, and they really want to make a point. And joining us now is New York Democratic Congressman Anthony Weiner and Utah Republican Congressman Jason Chaffetz, and two goats, the source of Mohair.
By the way, they're the goats.
Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, explain this crazy Mohair subsidy. How much have taxpayers been spending in the past couple of decades for these goats?
Well, the problem was that back in the 1940s, we started subsidizing mohair production because we needed it for our military uniforms. The problem is they haven't used mohair in the military uniforms since the Korean War, so it continues on.
You know, I want to tell you, I'm impressed that we're 30 seconds in and you haven't said fleecing of America yet, so I'll say it. It's about $1 million a year, and, you know, these cute guys have earmarks on their ears. This is a classic case of a subsidy that won't die. In 2001, I actually passed an amendment to end it, and it came back like a phoenix from the ashes, and we're trying to put an end to it.
So who's at fault, Congressman? Because we get so frustrated when we hear stories like this, and we see you doing this sensational stunt to alert people to it. So how do we stop it? If the mighty Congressman Weiner can't stop it, what choice do we have?
Well, listen, part of the reason that we're here today is to say that, you know, even though it's $1 million a year, it doesn't sound like a lot of money to people here in Washington, it really starts to add up. The fact of the matter is these narrowest of special interests often have a lot of influence because no one knows what's going on. When Jason and I got together and said enough is enough, we needed a couple of allies here. That's why Lancelot and Arthur were called into the game.
Well, Congressman Chaffetz, I mean, what's the downside? So if we do away with this subsidy, are jobs lost?
Well, I mean, you could always perpetually make that case, but we're $13 trillion in debt. We're spending $660 million a day just in interest. We have to cut something. And if we the problem is things start here in Washington, D.C., but we never cut them. We never stop them. They just continue in perpetuity, and that's what we're trying to draw attention to. There are just literally hundreds, if not thousands, of these types of programs out there.
Okay, give me your plan of action, real quick. Besides petting a sheep with the sheep trainer next to you, what are you going to do?
Well, first of all, don't knock my hobbies. Look, what we're going to do is we're going to try to, in the agriculture appropriation bill this year, we're going to put our colleagues on the horns of this question. We're going to make them say, do you want to keep this special interest going? We think we're going to be able to defeat it, and then it's a matter of keeping it dead in years to the past and in the years future. That doesn't mean you shouldn't keep getting some nice wool and wool hair, but it doesn't mean the taxpayer should pay for it.
And we've got a program on the Republican side of the aisle called You'd Cut and America Speaking Out. Those are the types of things where we want to hear back from the American people and let them vote and say, hey, enough is enough. We don't want this, because nobody can justify it. So if you go look at that, americaspeakingout.com, that sort of thing, that's where the American people get involved.
I think this is the most affection those sheep have gotten.
And not only that, you know, they say never work with animals. I think this disproves that long-held rule.
They come with these handy horns right here too. They got these handy horns.
And obviously, I have a lot of experience with livestock living in Brooklyn. So
I want to make it clear. I want to make it clear that I'm pro-goat. Okay, I just want to be clear.
All right.
Well, you guys have done a great job corralling them and our attention this morning. Congressman Anthony Weiner and Jason Chaffetz, thanks for coming on.
Wow, I think we might see a love connection. By the way, Congressman Chaffetz, that's not a steering wheel. Those are horns. All right, thanks so much, guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
You might have to break into this commercial. You're starting to get bad.
Oh, that was good. Your voice blended.